Ypg Youth Power Group. Where you're going. Gangs. Drugs. Parties. Alcohol. Suicidal talks. Family problems.
Where are you going?
Starts now.
Well, my dear friends, we start right now our program Where Are You Going? From the Youth Power Group Ypg here in St. Lucia. Together with me, I have here Michan. Hello, Michan.
Good day, Pastor. Good day to you youths who are watching us in this moment. We are here with this program, Where Are You Going? Throughout this whole entire program, we'll be showing you that there is a solution to whatever situation that you're facing in your life.
We have as well here Anel. How are you, Anel?
Hi, Pastor. I'm good. From the last program, we spoke about what you're going to do when you leave school. And today is going to be even more exciting. It's going to be about choices that we make, the consequences that we will face after. Today, I want to invite all of you to watch, listen, and to put into practice what you are going to learn today, because it's going to be really educational.
Did you already take any choice in your life that make you suffering? Did you already take a choice that after you regret, you repent so much about that? So stay with us, because throughout of this program, we'll talk about the choices. And you have as well our special guests. Hello, Ama.
Hello, Pastor.
Hello, Clara.
Hi, Pastor.
Hello, Stuart.
Hello, Pastor.
So they just now talk as well about the choices that they took in life. What's the best choice? What's the worst choice that you took in life as well? Let us see now in this moment what is the Ypg. Let us see this video that show about the Ypg, everything that you have every Sunday at 1 p.m. So watch and you'll be back right after.
The Youth Power Group is not as any other group. We are a family. We have many activities that reaches your talents. Songwriting, dancing, drama, choir, and much more. Every Sunday, Clash of the Tribes. 12 different tribes, 12 different colors, all battling for the title of champion and a prize. Who can bring out the best dance? Who can eat the most hot dogs? Who can kick the football straight to goal? Maybe it might be you. There's only one way to find out. Come to Ypg. And if you have an interest in Facebook, YouTube, blogs, photography, don't worry, Ypg Media would be your spot. And if your battle is on the field, the project of sports. If you feel you don't fit in anywhere, come to the Youth Power Group so you can know where you are going. Every Sunday at 1 p.m. on the corner of Chaussee Road and High Street in Castries.
Ask Priscilla before you know the Ypg in the Universal Church.
Pastor, before I knew the Ypg, I was addicted to alcohol, marijuana, and I took parties and very disrespectful to my mother.
When you talk about the respect of your mother, how was the relationship?
Pastor, every day is a quarrel of fighting and almost fought.
What's the worst moment that you remember before?
Pastor, the worst moment for me is that it was the Friday of my birthday, Pastor, and then she fell down the stairs and she had a pain, so we went to the hospital. And after a month she came back, and then after we got into a fight, so as soon as she came back, I don't like the way she was, well, I used to see it that way. Like, I didn't like the way she used to treat me, and then I started crying and stuff, and then that day I had to leave the house, because she told me leave the house and don't come back anymore.
How did you change in your life?
Pastor, like after that happened, Pastor, I used to party a lot, drink more, like I didn't care about anything anymore. I was now understood.
And when you know the YPG and how it improved your life?
So when I knew the YPG, I used to run away. I didn't want to stay in the YPG and see that for little children I was coming. But after coming one Sunday, I came another Sunday, and after they started interacting with me, the youth started talking to me and inviting me to come every Sunday. And after I started doing my children's prayer, coming to youth more often than after I changed myself.
Which kind of addiction you had before?
Pastor, I used to drink a lot. Any kind of liquor you would give me, Pastor, I would drink it. And I would smoke a lot of marijuana. I wasn't smoking a cigarette, but I was smoking marijuana.
How often you smoke marijuana before?
So every day I used to smoke marijuana. Sometimes I would say I would stop, and then after my friends, 1 week I would stop. Then after my friends come to me and let's go party, and then I would say I'll not smoke, but I'll drink. Then I would go and I would continue doing the same thing. Every day I would be smoking, drinking.
Who is Priscilla today?
Well, Priscilla today is a changed person. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't party anymore. I don't disrespect my mother anymore. Our relationship is totally different. I'm happy.
Well, my dear friend, did you saw what mean YPG? Now you saw that there is a space that can fit you. Maybe you say, but I am shy. There is space for you in the YPG. Maybe you say, I'm not shy. There is much more space for you as well, because you have our projects of drama, you have sports, you have the project that called media, that is a project that take care about all the information that you saw in the videos, and we have here the responsible as well for media, how it works, Mitchan, for maybe this youth that watches right now and they like the Facebook, WhatsApp, how it works.
Yes, Pastor. Pastor, talking about shy, I was someone that was very shy. I couldn't see myself even speaking to you youth today on a camera or on a program. I was very shy. But coming to the YPG, it has given me self-confidence, to express myself, to be a little more calm, a little more relaxed, and in order to help others in the situation that they face. The media group is a group where we share out the information of the YPG to bring youth, to show them that there's a solution for whatever situation, whatever bad choice, and maybe right now they are suffering from the consequence of that bad choice. The YPG is here to help this person as well, Pastor.
Exactly. Let us talk with Anel now. Let us see what is the wrong choice, the worst one that she took in her life that maybe she regrets, she repents up to now about that. Anel, talk to us. What's the worst choice that you did in your life that you repent?
The worst choice that I did was, when I was younger, I used to see things, and because of that, I thought like, when I told people about that, they would laugh at me and then they would give me jokes. So I kept all of that inside of me. I didn't speak out anymore. I didn't do anything. I accepted that. That was the wrong choice that I did. Accept that thing in my life. And then I grew up with that, and day by day it started to affect me more and more. I grew till I was 21 with that inside me. And then while I was there with all the negative thoughts inside my mind, with all the hatred, because of all what these people said to me, because of that, what I did, the action that I took, it really affected me, Pastor.
How was the worst moment? What's the worst consequence that this wrong choice bring for your life?
The worst consequence was that I wanted to end my life, and I actually did. I tried to cut my wrist once, and I jumped off a cliff.
So you try solve the problem by yourself. In your mind, you think that when you kill yourself, we will solve the problem.
Yes, that's what I was in my mind.
So one wrong choice bring for you another wrong choice that try kill yourself.
Yes,
So
Pastor.
how many youths, Mitchell, that right now they watch us and they still doing choices like that? So one wrong choice bring another one. She starts save the things for her, because if she share with the right person, with somebody that can help her, so instead people laugh, people will help her, but she save it for her. Many youths, they do it today because they don't want think that people look for them and have pity on them. They think, no, I can solve that, I'm already a big man, a big woman, I can solve this problem, but later that first wrong choice will bring all the wrong choice for them as well.
Yes, Pastor, you youths that are watching right now, choices. Choices is making a decision based on options faced before you. Maybe in your mind, you desire for your life to change. You want to change your life, but you have choices before you. The choice that you choose, don't let it be influenced by the negative company that is around you. Instead, taking the positive choice. Because many options are faced before you. Maybe you have the choice of going to the gang, smoking, drinking. As well, you have the choice of coming to the YPG. The YPG is a family. The YPG is there to welcome you, to embrace you. We are there to help you in making the right choice for your life to grow, for your life to change, for you to be a better man in society today, Pastor.
Exactly, because I remember that where I grew was in the ghetto. I remember that I grew around of people that since when they was small, they learned that the best choice was you enjoy in the crime, you enjoy in a gang, then you will have money to help your family, then you have respect for the people around of you, then you have protection for the gang, for nobody else touch you. But I did that wrong choice, and after it forced me to do all the wrong choices as well. Because once that you, how you said, you have around of you the bad influence, once that you make your choice to be with them, then they will force you daily for you taking other wrong choice. Like they said, okay, if you want to be with us, so you must story people in the street with us, you must smoke, you must do all kind of things that I knew that was wrong. But because my first choice that was wrong, so I was there in that situation like have no way out. And maybe you are right now watch us and you are in this situation. Maybe you say, Pastor, I did already a wrong choice, but I have no way out. I don't know what to do. In a few minutes, we will show to you what to do for you come out from this wrong choice. Let us see now a street talk, the use that they give as well, the opinion, the use that you tell us as well, the wrong choice that they did and the consequence on their life. Watch and you'll be back right after.
The wrong choice that I make was not accepting myself, wanting to be a boy, and by the results of that, I got into fights. I almost broke a boy's waist, and I am changed.
The wrong choice I took in life was to follow the bad company, and the consequence of that was me drinking and doing the bad thing.
The wrong choices that I made was that I disobeyed my mother, and that caused me to have a very low self-esteem. When I went to school, I got myself into a lot of different activities like drinking rum, smoking, not being at school at the time I was supposed to be at school, and I didn't know myself. I had a lot of anger inside of me. Also, I was going through depression and I didn't know what to do. I would just do anything at the moment anyone tell me to do just for me to feel happy, but then after I would still be the same person, and all that led to me being alone, me being sad because I disobeyed my mother.
So did you saw so many youths that they did so many bad choices on their life. But you that watch us now, you have the opportunity to take the right one. Because one choice can change the history of your life. We have as well here some guests that they tell us about the choice that they did in their life and about the consequence. Please, Daniel, you have Alma.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Amma is the leader for the drama group, and she is going to tell us the bad choices that she made and the consequences she faced after.
Okay. The bad choices that I made was in school, following the heads of everybody around because I wanted to fit in. That was because I had a low self-esteem. And what led me to having a low self-esteem is because when I was very young, I was abused. So I wanted to find happiness. I wanted to feel the emptiness with everything. So I just followed everybody else. And that made me to stay back in my schoolwork. Everybody was going forward and I was behind. And at the end of the day, I stayed behind and everybody was going forward because I was following them and I wasn't making my decision to do the right. And that made me feel sad. That made me feel inside. I was feeling very bad. I was feeling depressed. I didn't love myself. I used to devalue myself.
And how you found the solution, how you overcome all the situation, and tell us what's the best choice that you did.
The best choice that I did was to surrender all what I was feeling inside and my life to God, to give my life to God, and to do things and to follow His path, to do the right things, to get involved in things like in the youth group, like drama, singing, to keep myself occupied so I could know my talents and I could develop myself and move forward and start on something. That was the best choice I did, was to give my life to God. And then I received peace and I received joy and I received help. I received a word, understanding, so I can be better, so I can overcome all the bad feelings, everything that I had inside that made me feel down. And I learned how to use my own head. I learned I don't have to follow everybody else, that I am my own person and God chose me and that I can be a blessing.
So before your choice was based in the friends that you had around of you. But today your choice is based in yourself.
Yes.
And the consequence of it. Who is Alma today after you do the good choice?
I am a different person. Now I am confident. Before I do not have no low self-esteem anymore. I am a confident person. I do not depend on people. I give myself challenge to depend on myself. I can help others now the same way that I went through. Now God is using me to help other people.
Okay, thank you very much. You have as well Clava. Clava, tell us what's the worst choice that you took in your life and the consequence of it.
Well, what I consider to be the worst choice in my life was not listening to my mother. She would tell me not to do something, and the same thing she told me to do, I would not do it.
But what she asked you for you to do was a bad thing?
At the time, I thought it was bad, but now I realize, okay, she was telling me something because she cared about me. She didn't want to see anything bad happen to me.
And the best choice that you took?
Well, when I came, the best choice I took was to listen, because I didn't used to listen to my mother. And then when I came to the church, I came to the YPG. Yes, people would tell me not to do something, but then I would do it. So I put in myself, okay, I want to change, I want my life to change, I should listen and obey. And then I started to come to the YPG. God started to use the pastor wife to pass a message to me so like I could listen to him, because I wasn't listening to God either. I wasn't listening to my mother. I wanted to make my own choices and do what I want. So when I started to listen and obey, I got to understand, okay, the choices I want was not best for me. What God wanted was best for me. So I gave my life to God. I overcame the problems that I had in my life.
So when you come and you took a decision, you make the choice to come. After that, when you come here to the YPG, to the church, Do the people force you take the right choice to do what is right?
No, they didn't. Well, God spoke to me one of the days I came. Because I used to come and I used to say, they don't understand what I'm going through, I'll just go on and do what I want. But then I realized everybody's life is moving forward and mine is just stuck the same way. I was still the same person, sad, unhappy. I'd go home if I have a problem, I'd just be crying. Nobody didn't know anything. I would just live in appearances because, yes, everybody think I'm okay, but inside of me, I knew I was empty. I did not have peace. And then I came and that's how it changed.
So this best choice changed your life?
Yes, Pastor, for sure.
So, my dear friends, look at the situation that Alma living before, that Clara living before, and maybe their past is your present. Maybe what one day they lived before is exactly what you are living now. I want to show to you in this moment, I want to share with you the history, the history of people that change their life, their situation, use that as well, make the right choice, the best one in their life, and today they see the consequence of it. Let us see and be back right after.
Hey everybody, my name is Lakisha. Before the fast of Daniel, my life was a total mess. Everything was upside down. I had a lot of pain, a lot of sadness inside of me, a lot of anger. I was a totally different person. I didn't know how to love myself. But after the fast of Daniel, I received the Holy Spirit, and today my life is totally different. I'm renewed, I'm transformed, I'm a different person today. Today I live for God.
Hi, my name is Diana. I'm 19 years old and this is my story. When I was 12 years old, my dad died on a fight. I started to feel depressed, sad. Due to that, I started my drinking addictions. At the age of 13, I was introduced to marijuana by my friends. I used to smoke at my house, school, like everywhere. On the same year, I started taking pills and I used to party a lot. Many times I didn't come back home. I went out with guys so they could give me drugs because I didn't have money to buy them. At the age of 15, my aunt kicked me out of the house because she found out everything that I was doing. And I had nowhere to go, so I moved in with a friend. But that made things worse because I had more freedom. Before, I received many invitations to the Ypg, but I rejected all of them. But there was a day that I felt really bad. I couldn't take it anymore. That emptiness, sadness was worse every day. If I was happy, like it was only for a moment. And so I decided to look for help. And the only place that came to my mind was the Ypg. Little by little, everything started to change, and now, like, I don't need drugs, I don't need friends, I don't need to party to be happy. Now, like, everything is different. I recommend the Ypg because I received help. Like I said before, the people here, they helped me to go through everything that I was going to. I made new friends that influenced me to the right thing. Now I'm happy. If you're going through problems, I invite you to come to the Ypg because you can receive help as I did. And the Ypg is fun, it's different, it's Ypg. We believe in you.
Well, my dear friends, you saw the history of people, of youth, that they did the best choice in their life, that today change all their situation, all their family, all their life. And we want to invite all of you as well for you to do the same. Take your choice, make your right choice, take a decision. Stop taking wrong decisions over and over. Make the wrong choice and see this problem just get worse. We have our last guest as well, Stuart, that Michan talk to him.
Hi Stuart.
Hi Michan.
What was the wrong choice that you made in your life that caused you to be hurt, to be damaged, to feel down?
Well, at first I was influenced by some friends, took some marijuana. I was addicted to it. So sometimes I have some suicidal thoughts. Sometimes I would want to smoke out marijuana to get high.
So, were you addicted to marijuana during that time?
Yes, I was addicted to it. When I was home alone, I used to smoke out weed. Yeah.
And what did it cost you? How would you purchase the marijuana? How would you get the marijuana to smoke, etc.?
Well, I used to look forward to bites. Yeah, was a pleasant bites.
Coming to the YPG, how has your life changed? What were the choices put before you so that you can see your life different?
Coming to the YPG, I got a big difference inside me. I received the Holy Spirit inside me now. That was the best choice I ever made, coming there.
Today you feel happy? Today you feel like you're a different man?
Yeah, today I feel like a happy man, blessed. Yes. So, happy now.
Yes, Pastor, you see, the choices that were placed before him when he was out there was to smoke, was to drink, was to involve the gang. But in the YPG, there's many choices. Maybe you like to dance, you like to sing, or maybe you like to act, you like to be in drama. The YPG has many positive choices. That's going to be good for you, Pastor.
Exactly. And what Stuart did is, he took a decision and he made the choice to stop smoke the marijuana. He make the choice to stop walk with bad company. He took the choice don't kill himself because he had the suicide thoughts. And all this choice that he took today make he have a better life. And maybe you watch us right now and you want to have strength enough for you take this right choice. Because I know many people that they watch us now, many youths, they want to as well to do what is right. They want as well, like Irma, Clave, Stuart, they want to take the right choice. They don't want to continue take the wrong choice over and over, but they want to take the right choice, but they don't have strength. What this youth they can do for receive this strength and do the right choice?
Well, the first thing you need to do is take the step. If you allow yourself to be back, if you allow yourself to sit there and then think, oh, I should have done that, or you should. If you take the step and you come, you will receive the strength. You will receive what you're looking for to make the right choice and to face and to receive the right consequences.
Exactly, because it's a matter, Omichan, it's a matter of choice. Because if these youth that they watch us right now, they continue as one day Amma said, going and base their choice in the head of people, so always they will suffer the consequence of that. Because many people they say, no, I don't go in the YPG or I don't go in that church because that. They base their choice in the head of somebody else. But maybe themselves, they never make the choice to think by themselves and say, let me see what's going on there. Let me see if this God that changed their life can change my life as well.
And maybe you have in your mind that the YPG is something boring, the youth power group. When you hear youth power group, you think like it's something boring. But the YPG is totally different. The YPG is exciting, my dear friend. There are a lot of activities, social activities that we do that can occupy your mind, that could make you be a better person, for example, in your workplace, at school, maybe at home as well, to your parents. The choices in the YPG can change the history of your life.
And talk about YPG, let us see what's happening last Sunday or here in the YPG. Maybe watch us now. You remember that talk about that the challenge of the last week was about the culture. My dear friend, hold yourself. hold yourself in the chair, in your sofa that you are now, and pay attention what's happened in the last Sunday, because you have people from China, Japan, you have people from Jamaica, Brazil. So take a look in what's happening last week.
Chinese, they don't speak Chinese, they actually speak Mandarin. That's the name of the language. It's not Chinese. Okay, so today we're going to sing a song, and I'm sure everybody knows the song, and you will get it when you have to sing. Yishang Yishang Lang Jing Jing, Man Kang Do Shou Xiao Xing Xing, Wash San Gong Guang Guang Yin, Hao Shou Shou Do Xiao Yang Jing, Yishang Yishang Lang Jing Jing, Man Kang Do Shou Xiao Xing Xing.
Meo ote, mayo ikoma, kukuno monolino ku.
The Universal Church of God in a particular.
Now talking about the Universal Church of God in India.
Universal Church of God India's സ്ഥാപിതമായത് ആഗസ്റ്റ് 1995.
Universal Church of the Kingdom of God was established in India on August 1995.
Hallelujah.
The Universal Church has been established in Mexico for 25 years.
Hola, ¿cómo te llamas?
Mi nombre es Romario.
¿Cuántos años?
Yo tengo 17 años.
Well, my dear friends, did you saw what's happening in the Ypg last week? Is that wait for you? All that animation, all that exciting, all that fun is that wait for you in the Ypg. Now we want to talk about for you our great event that you have every year, a national event that you call Learn to Say No. And you have our event on this Saturday at the Derrick Walk Square on the 19th of November. We'll be there together from 12 noon. Where we start the event, Anel?
We're going to start at the Marshall Grounds and we're going to march all the way to the Derrick Walk Square.
So who can partake, Michan, for the event?
Pastor, everyone is welcome. Everyone in St. Lucia is welcome. The government officials, the students that go to school, or maybe you youth that left school, all of you are welcome to come to this great event.
So, Irma, what the people they will say no in this day?
On this day, we will say no to drugs, to alcohol, to addictions, to abuse, to all the negative impacts on our society.
So, my dear friends, if you want as well, learn to say no, don't be out of this great day, because for sure, this day will change your mind, you change the way how you see all that, the violence, the crime, all the drugs, all the things that you see affect our society. Did you came, Clava, in the last time that our last event of Learn to Say No?
For sure, Pastor. I was dancing, I was in the drama. It was very exciting, honestly. I'm waiting for the next one.
So what more caught your attention that you remember for the last event?
Well, the youth participation, because the youth were not just sitting there or standing there. They were participating, giving their best, learning to say no to the situation that they're going through.
So, my dear friends, now you are our special guest on the 19th of November. All of us will start, as Anel said, at the Marshall Field. We will start together from 12 noon. We will start to leave there from 12 noon and march everybody together. As you can see in the image in your screen, all this amount of people was for the first Learn to Say No. And for sure, all of you that watch us now will be together now in the second event that you have in the second year. So learn to say no. 19th of November at 12 noon, we start from the Marshall Field. So, what you say?
Learn to say no.
Learn to say no, Santa Lucia. We wait for all of you. And we believe that after everything that you saw throughout of this program, there is no doubt. Take a step of faith and make your right choice. Now it's time for you to do the best choice of your life. We stay here. Thank you, Michan. Thank you, Anel.
Yes, Pastor.
Yes, Pastor.
Thank you, our special guest. Thank you, Ama.
Welcome, Pastor.
Thank you, Clara. Thank you, Stuart. So we believe that after everything that you saw throughout of this program, there is no doubt again. Just take a step of faith, do the best choice of your life, and come to Ypg. Come to be part of something great. May God bless.
Learn to Say No St. Lucia is happening once again on November 19, 2016 at 12 noon, marching from the Marshall playing field to the Derek Walker Square. Come and learn to say no to violence and crime, inviting all you St. Lucians to be part of this great campaign. Ministers, government officials, police officers, clubs and groups. Live performance by Ashanti, Lady Lean, Infader, schools and groups. Let's come together to make St. Lucia a better place for us all.
Ypg Youth Power Group. Where you're going. Gangs. Drugs. Parties. Alcohol. Suicidal thoughts, family problems.
Where are you going?